Hello everyone, this is Angel here. We are back in Natlan for the next part of my main quest series. I can't believe I'm actually fucking doing this again. Another 2 hours of pain of doing the main quest. Yeah, I do have Kenichi. Where are your materials? So, basically, well, I'm going anyway.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Well, might as well just... Can I kill with Kenichi? I wonder.
Solidify!
I mean... kinda? Yeah, I'd rather just... I'd rather just use this, to be honest. This is much easier and probably a little bit faster. My question is 13 days for that. Yeah, I'll claim the next part of that. Yeah, statue to 7. Thank you very much. Leave. I need an actual party that can deal damage. Like Kenichi's not really doing it. Let's do this one. Why? Why is my genshin fucking Why is my genshin crashing? Oh yeah, Yamika, do you need... No, good. It's time to die!
Right now, right here, emerge. Hold the line!
Into the shadows.
I'm sorry, but I need to kill you guys. Nothing against you, but I just need the stuff.
You asked for it.
Right now, emerge. Right here.
Ready.
This was new.
Yeah.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Oh, I got a blue. Nice. Why do I think the green fruit's gonna be the dendro person's? I forgot what his name is. The dendro person's thing. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to collect them. I didn't even realise I was going towards a Pyronoculus, but fair enough. No, I have to climb a little bit. Oh well, that's not who I wanted, but oof.
Hunt them down.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
Into the shadows.
you're dead. You're deader than dead. Just gotta find where else they would be hiding. Probably on higher ground now then, because fine. Really? Not enough stamina? Okay, yeah. Fine. I'll do this then. Annoying. It's so annoying when it doesn't go as planned. Jesus, how far up do I need to climb? Let's get up here. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really care for what you guys have. What? Okay. Why did you just... okay, yeah, you just wasted half my fucking stamina. No, don't you dare waste my stamina again. Yeah, I'll take that. No, drop down. Where could they be? Yay, I got a reputation rank. But I don't really care for that right now. Must be all the way up. I'm not seeing much of where it can be. Oh, I found some that I missed. How did I miss these three? So I'm guessing there's more over here that I missed. Oh yeah. That's all. Okay. That's all of them, so teleport over here. Go through here. Is there a way I can just go all the way up? Continuous, just press E. No. There isn't? Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Up there. From here. I'll get that one there, but I'm not going to go there right now. I'll collect it. I'm going to go and activate this teleport waypoint. Well, I'm going to fight here.
Right now. Right here.
Ready.
I don't really need a fight, but I don't really feel like running into enemies while I search for
Stroke of good luck.
stuff.
And a very welcome one.
There's 3. There's more over here. And I'm guessing in a triangulous part. A place in like a triangle. I'm guessing. So should be somewhere over here, right? No? Is it on the other side of this tree then? No. Underneath it? No. So over there then. No. Must be down. Right, it's gotta be over here then. Gotta be. Right? Oh, I missed one. Oh. That's my bad. Well then. Time for the next one. I think attack me or get in my way and you'll be fine. This is a ruin of some kind, which I actually like. I like seeing these stuff like this. I'm almost 100% sure it's going to be here. Around here. Yeah, I thought so. First 3. Could be in the cave as well. No, I don't think it's going to be in the cave actually. Too far. Over there. I'll take 3 fish. Why not?
I see everything.
Over here. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Why? Don't really care about that right now. Up there. I mean, I wasn't looking for you, Pyroculus, but I'll take it. Oh, fuck. Well then. That's a drop that I wish to never happen again. Let's try this again, shall we? This time by not dropping. Okay. So it has to be over there then. It has to be over here somewhere. Yeah.
Everyone hold hands.
I'm done. What was that? Jesus, okay. Well, time to upgrade Maluki, right? Kachina. Sorry, Kachina. I got your name wrong. Yeah. Mousing Gluttonous King. Ah, okay. Stop marking for now. What do I need for your talents? Those. Okay. Supposed to go that way, so from where I am, teleport here, go straight. And you know what?
You can see everything. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
A stroke of good luck. And a very welcome.
I'll do this now. Do I have enough to summon? No, I don't. No, I do not. Yay! I think I'm almost to the next world level, or something like that. Well then, let's go. Oh, another Pyroculus, even though I don't actually care for it. I'm not looking for them right now. Is it above ground or underground? Showing like it's above ground, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, whatever. I'll go looking for it later. Make this interesting. What is it with me and finding random pyroglyphs? Yeah, I'm not getting that anytime soon. It's too far above ground. I'm not switching to Kazuha and Zhongli just for that. No siree. There we go. Statue of the Seven. Welcome. I'll get this one, it's so easy to get.
A stroke of good luck, and a very welcome one.
Change of plans, I will get it. Or I believe I will. Never mind. I won't. Why are you showing me that right now? I don't want that right now. Could be a straight journey from here. If only I had Milani to surf, that would have been great. Well then I found another one. For no goddamn reason. Yeah, I'm supposed to have to catch like Milani for this. Because then I can get up into that. And ride with the waves. I'm a ride with the waves. That was cringe. But oh well. I don't care if it was cringe or not.
Ah, we're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
We are finally here.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Well then.
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
This is a nice place.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is... Now, let me show you around. Shochiqui Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. There's so many options, but...
The real home?
Hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
True.
Wait, you want us to bathe?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed. Mualani!
Oh no.
Oh, Auntie Atea!
What?
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look? Were you taking these two
Atea.
to the hot springs?
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to him is... They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage. Is that true?
Oh, Pyro! Oh, okay. She's gonna be a playable character in the future.
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot springs. Talk to you later. Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first. I'm sure I can find you something lying around the shop.
Still the
Hold it
bunch
right
of
there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
what's the rule?
Rule? Oh, wait, you mean...
There's a rule about bathing in the hot
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed out.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first.
Fair enough.
But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable adventurers.
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately. Could be a sign that the abyss is about to attack.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know,
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my watch.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of copping free meals at my place are done.
Relax.
She's like
By the way, Atea, how have you been feeling lately?
she's like a protective mother or auntie.
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey! You over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
oh shoot! That weird lady's back again!
The weird lady.
Run! Stop right there!
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just... During battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster. The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again. Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars.
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders. Anyway, let's head to the artificial spring.
That's good then. She sounds like one of the best people I would want.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like it.
Why do I think this one's gonna be a playable character as well?
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukau. You three seem particularly...
Oh, Mulani! You're back.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's...
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if Chief Amina thinks it's a great...
Of course. I'm a
I
little
don't
busy
think
right
so.
now, though.
Of course! Take your time. You should focus on our guests for now. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. If this could attack it.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
He must be the new chief then. She doesn't really look like the
Right,
chief,
we're off
to be
then.
honest.
See you at the abandoned spring,
Looks
Mulani.
can be... what's the word? Looks can be
I'm also gonna head
forgetful.
out. Have fun!
Looks can betray, really. Never
Finally,
judge it.
it's hot
Judge a,
spring
never
time.
judge a book
Oh,
by its
I
cover.
already
There we
arranged
go.
swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on.
What? You did what? You work fast, Milani. This so far is one of the best places I've been. I love the colour blue. It's my favourite colour. And this is literally blue all over. Wait, what?
So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your...
Yeah.
I love how
so
Paimon
nice.
has a floaty.
Steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, so feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just... The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, damn.
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of
I
the
wouldn't
hot
mind going to
spring
hot
not
spring.
only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but also the amount of time you should spend in the water.
Okay.
To bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water.
I mean, it's I'm not going to say that. It's a different colour than clear water. Of course it'll be easy to spot.
Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You guys alright?
Paimon fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little while this afternoon. I'm gonna help the others fix up that abandoned spring. And I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows what will become of the place if I leave them unattended. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit. Huh?
Yeah, she brought a snack. Friends are supposed to help each other.
Well then, the more the merrier. Alright, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natlan.
We're so gonna get scolded, aren't we? Well, this reminds me of Jamaica a little bit. Just the vibrant colours and happy atmosphere, really. I know it's not from Jamaica, it's more from like Hawaii or something like that. I'm not very good at exactly where the geometry is, so don't quote me on this. It's just the only thing that I've been to would be beaches, Jamaica, and that's it. This looks kinda like Jamaica, I'm not gonna lie, and I like that.
Mulani! Wait, you brought our guests too?
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
Alright. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started, the sooner we get to enjoy the real party. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Oh! They're moldy as all get out! Ugh. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people.
I'm not good at haggling. Why don't you go?
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy. How about we handle things here while you three deal with the shopping?
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. Alright, let's meet.
Fair enough. Sometimes it tells me that's gonna annoy the heck out of me. Oh well. I'll allow it to annoy the heck out of me. I'll ignore it.
Hey there, Yellowfast. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Mulani, back from the pilgrimage.
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll it be today?
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order.
Wow, that is a large order. What's it all for?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but...
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it or it's gonna go moldy.
All right. Such a handful. Just give me a moment while I...
Wow, that was amazing.
All in a day's work.
A day's
By the way,
work,
Yellowfast,
really.
are these 2 stones for sale?
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Package them separately, would you? Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like that, I always buy it for her.
You're so kind, Milani.
I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious from battle. I'm sure she'll like it.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make sure nothing's missing.
Let me see. Huh? What's this crate of juice doing here?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what she did for my family. So, send her my regards, would you? And have fun!
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to remember. Thanks a lot, Yellowfath. Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too. Good work.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of the spring. Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near.
All right then, roll up your sleeves.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall over here.
Okay. That actually looks nice.
So, what do you think? Not bad.
It looks amazing.
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at things like renovation and organization. Not to mention, this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long. Guess it's too late to invite Auntie Atea over, huh?
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch tonight.
I see. This could actually be a good thing. She can relieve all— Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too.
Sure, we're tired. All the way on the other side, really? Alright. I'm so glad I love swimming. Probably want to own something like this later on in my life. This is an inn?
Alright, this is it. Get a
This
good
looks
night's
so
sleep, okay?
tiny.
I'll see you.
Yep, good night. Ah, Paimon. Anyway, we need to be well.
Why do I think something's gonna go wrong when we're here? Something's definitely gonna go wrong.
Traveler,
Yep.
Paimon. Mualani? What's going on?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back. Come with me. I'll take you some—
Mualani, a little help over here.
One moment. I'll be right there. Couldn't have said it better, Mike. Hang in there. We're here to help.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Make yourselves a move. Come on, emerge. Hold the line.
Let's round them up.
Have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them.
They are the Abyss?
Let's finish this fast.
Show them right now. Emerge. Leave it.
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
Thank you.
Right now.
Carving way.
There we go. Is that all of them?
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for your help. It would have taken me ages on my own. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no idea where these creatures are coming from. Let's go ask Amina.
Amina. This Amina person better have fucking vision. I want to play as her. Like,
Let's ride.
just the fact that she's the chief. She must be she must be very powerful.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping clear out those monsters. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses. No casualties so far.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but... An abyssal pylon?
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom to enter the physical world.
Let me guess. Our sibling has created that through the what's it called again? The spin wheel, whatever it's called, the dream thing.
The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters will exhaust our defenses.
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons in the area.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I...
Of course! We can... On behalf of the people of the Springs, you have my thanks.
Let's go. There's no time...
Well, let's do this. But first, I actually want to see. Is there any vision on you? Or are you literally just... I don't see a vision. No, I don't see a vision. I cannot. Okay.
Need a surfboard?
Well, that's just sad.
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid.
Bears attack the elemental. Yeah,
This
okay.
thing. Off we go. Need a surfboard?
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Did that just take off half my HP? The hell?
Carving way. Let's ride.
Well then. What did that?
That should do it, right?
I don't see any more monsters,
Let's
so...
go.
Do these attacks happen a lot?
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but that's how our ancestors have always lived. Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Fighting back is the only option. Come on, we should
True.
head back.
You got
Huh?
a point then.
What are you
Molly.
looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Mualani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky can we get? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so it's up to us.
Alright.
Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Well then, let's go. heat is hitting. Oh no.
Ateya, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone. I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work. You should check if...
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad. The abyssal power is corroding your body.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Wow, aren't you?
Mulani. And Ateya.
Ateya took care of it, but she's injured.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy anything. This is a beautiful hot spring, by the way. I can tell how much work you put into it.
Wait, no. This was meant to be a surprise.
For me, right?
Ateya!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you, you have to choose them based on the temperature?
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have a meal.
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Ateya! Ateya!
Oh. Well, ain't this good?
Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power.
How can that be?
I never knew that was even possible.
Ateya!
Well.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Ateya's body. You're sure? Good. Good.
Thank goodness.
Well, the Traveller's graphics there kind of went wonky
You scared us all
on my
half to
arm.
death just now.
On the Traveller's arms.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Ateya's recovery and our triumph. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember. Guys,
Why does she sound like a general?
got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you? That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh?
Abyssal power still exists within her body.
We think Auntie Ateya's illness has taken a turn.
She could never come into contact with hot water before.
Hello?
Yeah, I think it's good to tell her. But you're not gonna do that. Why would we, you know? It's gonna take a while. I don't want to teleport and teleport back. Is there any teleport waypoints right next to it? No. No, there is not. So I'm not going to do that. Oh well. Oh, that's right. I have that spear, don't I? What do I need to actually... What do I need to actually enhance you? Oh, okay. Not that I don't mind this. I just don't want to use that because there's no point. Oh yeah, I can just hold it down, that's better, instead of just clicking. I am an idiot. Stardust Exchange, I'll just do that. I don't actually mind using Stardust Exchange for this. I probably need more of that. Fingers. I definitely need the fingers there. What else do I need? I'll get those, and it's just those. Yeah, that'll do. Well then, let's go. Let's enjoy the hot springs, shall we?
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot none of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't
You knew.
I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to get some air. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenished.
All right. Sounds...
I think Mulani's already catched on.
Mualani,
Yeah?
you've gotten so tall. You know that. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, a traveler, did something happen?
I guess I should. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, it's because my body isn't going to last much longer. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy this celebration with you all. The hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring.
Yeah, you already
wanted
catched
to
on.
believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the... Seeing you out there... Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day.
My question is, why didn't
I've
you,
done what I needed
instead
to
of
do.
getting the doctors to heal you,
future
why
is
not
in your
resurrect?
hands now. Just remember, whether in life or death.
I understand. Seems like you've... I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
Don't worry.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I'm like 3 days from dying, and I don't mind. We could just still party.
Traveler,
You know?
Atea, Mualani!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey!
She's still the same person, isn't she?
Life is a journey.
I'm surprised Milani didn't get upset or cry. Oh, that's Act 1. And let me guess. I didn't get enough experience, did I? I am still a margin away. Look at that. .58 is level 9. I never did as soon as I hit level world level 8, I never did try anything. I just wanted to I just wanted to continue with the story. I didn't really care for world levels back then, but now kinda do. I'll probably grind for world level 9 later. Right now I don't really care for world level 9. I would like Mulani, but it's not gonna happen. I can tell you that now. That is never gonna happen. Two days. What's the next banner run again? I believe it's another Geo character that is like a panther or something like that.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. Hmm? No.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the Still, spending time here, the
Don't know about that one,
Kaholosaurs
to be
are...
honest.
Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. Yelling at some...
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yeah, we did.
Yep, this area is so...
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina?
Kachina fell. But don't worry, the team was victorious.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for
Yeah.
letting me know. We'll head up. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there.
Mulani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants... Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If, not that Paimon...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss, at a glance, it certainly seems
True.
like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, but through our long history of fighting the Abyss, 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. You know about that, right?
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
Conria.
Conria suffered greatly during that time. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground.
What sludge?
Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the It was like each
Okay.
disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every
Still
tribe
not
is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we
confident in that.
managed to do if you...
You must have had to
Every battle, responsibility. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations. It's kind of romantic.
I don't think the Abyss will be eradicated anytime soon, especially when our sibling is literally leading it.
Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know. We have to. Not only...
You
Anyway,
can do-
let's head to the stadium.
Yeah, you
The
can do
sea's
it.
not going in.
Oh well, Act 2. I really want to say Chapter 2, but whatever. Oh, ho, ho. Hold on a second. That's a long way away. Right, let's go here first. Let's get my party healed up first, before I do anything. There we go. Now teleport. Something's definitely gonna go wrong, isn't it?
Whoa, this place is packed already.
I think that was expected.
No one's gonna miss
finally.
out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
True.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kinich. Hello.
Kinich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up his sleeve, by the way. He's just as strong as Kachina made him out to be.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can...
Yeah, okay.
Warriors of Natlan! We are the inheritors of memory and those who grew up, those who forged our own
Okay.
That
nice.
is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
Love the hair. Okay. This sounds... This sounds good. I'm guessing this is the language of whatever this is based off of, the Natlan. How do we know what? We've never actually heard it before. How the hell do we know what they're singing about and the lyrics?
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
Are you sure about that? There's something going on here, isn't there? Why is it not what? There we go. There we go. It took. Why did it take 2 clicks to do that? I don't understand.
What is that even?
Usually once the ode is complete, Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina...
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUP recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of... Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss! She doesn't deserve to be
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like...
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Seriously?
That's true.
If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the Wyab interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not—
No! She's been waiting for this moment no matter how daunting the situation. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this—
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then...
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you, to prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even my— But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I
Sure you
didn't mean
didn't.
it that way, Archon.
Sure you
I
didn't.
just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance.
No,
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any— I know you said you were investigating the situation, but—
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should— So,
Of course I'll join.
in that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have it. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the— Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask?
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know
Well
what's going
then.
on myself.
We better go, Paimon. We never know what might happen. Yeah, sorry about that. Just had to do something real quick.
There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able—
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
What is wrong with the graphics here? Watch, as soon as
How
it
long
comes
will that
back,
take?
it'll be fine.
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy.
That is true.
We supported her every step of the way, but what are we
It's
supposed
still
to do
there.
now?
Why is it so rad? Why is it there?
Sit peacefully and wait for her return?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage, and believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. But please, hear what I have to say so I can add. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of—
You mean—
the Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against— If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will— But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the—
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, I know that the raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike Kenichi—
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage.
Yes. What happened to Kachina?
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the— Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that, their ultimate goal, isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is then. We have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the abyss at bay.
Are you sure about that?
This won't be easy. I'll need to... I understand your anger.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated.
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold...
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been without the chance to fight the abyss. Pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle...
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, your sense of self will be devoured, until eventually you become one. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is...
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her.
I failed to protect her during our campaign. But
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support the Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to... However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
It won't be anything new for
the only one who's scared?
Traveler either.
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so...
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I... Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all.
True.
Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first... I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the...
That's more like it. After all, I've perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave... But don't worry.
True.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand,
Seriously?
the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
True.
No.
True, we
If
cannot.
the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
I have no idea what you're trying to do. But it doesn't matter.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the pit. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wayab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how. All we can do is support.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Why is she an electro unit when in the trailer of all the I forgot what the trailer's called, but the trailer that showed every city and nation, she was acting like it was a fire, a pyro element that she had. Why they change it? Because of the purple feathers? I don't understand why.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Well, well, well. The Fatui is here. Kachina.
The Archon of Natlan.
Kachina.
A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean, but it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
And ice. So Kachina is gonna be
I assume that's the end of your
Ice.
speech? Good.
element.
People like us.
Cryo element
do the
for
talking!
Kachina, yeah? Wow. And it is said that Kachina can level a city, right? If he's the, if I'm correct, he's the second power to the Fatui, right? He's supposed to be more powerful than a god, an archon. One of the most powerful battles I've seen of an archon and a Fatui harbinger. And he's running, yay.
Huh?
Of course he runs.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Well.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui harbingers.
First, okay.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis, but I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
That is correct.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
Are you sure you can even do anything to the
We're running
Fatui?
out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being.
Are you sure?
Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
That, or he's a Natlan from the Night Wind.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali. She should know.
Of course. I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but... Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
True. Why wouldn't she hope that?
What's happening at the stadium? Did something...
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, We'll head.
Okay, let's just keep going.
Don't know about that. Hey! Finally! Level 56. But it doesn't really matter. My world level is still that of level 8. I am so lucky that I've done those teleporters. And like I said, I'll get this one later.
That's why.
You mother...
Let's head
Really? You had to. You had to focus on one thing as soon as I jumped down, didn't you? So I couldn't... You ass. Oh my. That could have been such a worse thing. Worse timing. Oh my god. That was annoying.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the spirit speakers.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least
My friend Kachina is trapped.
rescue her. From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. The nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your...
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a danger. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts.
Really?
So
Okay.
we slowly got to know each other. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman.
we couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure...
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? What?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories. Where can we
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Well, time to find Vichama. Am I right? I am butchering names again. Can I stop? You're here. No. Why is he all... He's up top. Of course he is. Here he is.
fun admiring the scenery from the cliff top. Hello there, are you Vichama?
Vichama. Vital?
That's
Vichama?
me.
Whatever.
Did you need something? What? You're saying you can... No. If you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. I'll help you. But I do... After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my...
Your friend? Oh, why not mention...
Yes. But I'd rather not get into it if it's all...
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find...
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
You're taking your time, huh?
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be... I'll go find an open area and start setting things up.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible.
Oh, I see.
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing?
Why don't we...
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more... Hang on, Kachina.
My question is, why can't we just go to the... Children of the Echoes to do it anyway? Lower, higher, take your pick. Oh, we need to go lower. We need to go higher now. Which one is it? Lower or higher? Can't be both. Which one is it? Oh, okay.
Hello. Do you hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much?
Oh, the whole thing?
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the...
Why can't we just go to the Children of Echoes since we're literally friends with them?
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale.
Perfect. Is that the only...
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes.
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything...
I know, it's just Kachina always cared.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Well, there we go.
Perfect. Thank you.
If you hadn't, here you go. By the way, how's he doing? Malco?
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night. But I don't know all the detail. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed 5 years ago,
Well done.
they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss, and Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured. It's just Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for. Oh, you're not wrong. But
It was not his fault,
I
though.
tried convincing him to move forward. The Abyss has caused so much suffering. Anyway.
True. Well. Can I just teleport to where he is? Somewhat. I can somewhat teleport to where he is. I can make it. I'm 90% sure I can. I keep telling myself that. Oh no. Yeah, I can. This is easy. Well, time to do this.
Did you get everything?
Yep,
Yeah, we got
it's all
everything.
here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name. Go ahead. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have... I've always blamed myself for what happened.
But that happened several. The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I Alright, let's get to it.
Fair
I'll
enough.
start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Let
Look
them
at the golden thing.
come.
It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
I'll kill them all the same.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone! Right now, right
Yeah,
now. Emerge.
does not matter.
Make yourselves a room. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Right. Rebuild.
Moving.
Does not matter.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
sure about that. Jesus. That one took a long time to collect.
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is...
He's gonna kill himself, isn't he?
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
Well then, this is probably gonna hurt the Traveler as well.
This power.
Hanging in there?
No! Why can't I find him?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaco, wait!
And there it goes.
What happened just now? It looked like
the stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way... You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel...
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof.
True.
Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to get...
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, and now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Oh well.
What's that in your hands, Vichama?
Huh? This is...
Well, I'll be damned.
Hey, Malco. Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My... Pisak. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. Both of us.
Well.
Was that
a fragment of a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, but...
A deeper...
Malco was always the type to put on a brave for all these years.
Vichama!
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer, but I also understood once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most... If I could do it all that way, even if there are critical... That's something I had to learn in hindsight.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Well.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated.
True.
Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Oh, and apologize for destroying the spirit speaker stone.
True, we did have no choice.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with... They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know My apologies, everyone. I just need to...
I'll be just a moment.
She looks like she's gonna be a cryo vision holder.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. That strength of will pushed her to survive.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights.
Ah, I remember those days.
Of course she did.
One of those fights was definitely with me. But eventually she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually...
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the night...
I'm all for your adventure. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a love...
Geez, I'm already 2 hours in. Fuck. Oh well.
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do...
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just...
Well, technically I am going abroad.
Again with the excuse... We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know...
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from...
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing...
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you...
This is important. If you were in my...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going...
All right, whatever.
Oh, you...
Time out. Is this...
Chaska, does it sound like I'm...
Then... You need to know something.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's...
That's a different issue. You said it yourself.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina...
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi!
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me.
So, that's it.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with it, according to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial art.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh? I see. Sounds like it was an urgent. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Jesus Christ. Utahabiti. I don't expect to actually know what I'm saying. I tried saying it. That's all I can say. Utahabiti. That's all I'm saying. I tried saying it. I'm not good at pronouncing stuff. If I was, I wouldn't be here. I am very bad at pronouncing stuff. I wish I wasn't, but I'm bad at it. With this, let's go in. Gonna be another loading screen because why not?
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name too!
Well, it's fairly complicated.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand. Well,
so that's
now that
why
we
she
have
was in
Kachina's
that
ancient name,
trailer
let's go track her
thing
down.
with
Follow
all
me.
the nations. It's because she is close to the Archon. She better be a powerful Forster. If she isn't, it's going to be very, very annoying and frustrating, because if she's literally one of the most powerful in her tribe, as well
place?
as the Pyro Archon's right hand person.
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory.
True.
Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the if you're curious about an item. I'm more than—
Alright, we'll have a look. There are so many jars and potions around here.
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and the tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students, the contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh.
Ooh, must be something really cool.
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea.
Fishing equipment, okay.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually.
Why?
He and I met in a tavern.
Oh.
He told me about a particular kind of giant. In his eyes, I saw
That's interesting.
a hunger and a strong fighting spirit to hit.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss.
Oh no.
He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his cat?
Well, Paimon thinks
That was my answer as well.
Yeah,
The experience
it sounds
was
like
far
he
more
won.
valuable than the In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
No thanks. I haven't fished at all in this game.
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example.
What? Okay. Is there anything else that I can look at? Oh, over here. That looks like a
belt is bigger than
belt.
Paimon's head.
Alright.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe.
Alright.
The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Katera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear
Nice.
this version when training in
Very
order to
nice.
protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
Of course, Paimon says that. Alright, time to do this.
The powder still needs some time to settle. Well,
Yeah. Does every item hold a special memory?
that's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape.
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory,
Depends.
one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Sure, they all exist at once.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would use
All of them.
exactly, even at the end of your journey, the things you would take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make the future is the same way. Of course, there
Alright.
are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by
You're
different
talking
names.
about the Hexen Circle.
You're quite familiar
and
with that
Mona.
concept, I would imagine.
That does kinda.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget
I've been
the
told
past
the Hexen
and neglect
Circles
the
are
future.
the most powerful
While the
people
pilgrimage
in,
and the Night
in
Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At
Alright.
first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan.
Okay.
Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised.
Ah, that's so cute.
I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! I'm always having a hard time thinking of an archon as an ordinary person. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! I'm so sorry!
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead.
Well, that's good.
Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to... My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would sit on a blanket, and one time we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end...
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation.
I don't think...
And experiences like that...
I don't think the Traveler can forgive Lumion or their sibling that easily.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty...
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many... Anyway, that's enough about me. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Time to go. Am I supposed to place it here? Where exactly? Yeah, place it in the fire, okay.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall ancient name. Take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Okay. Huh? What's happening? Where am I?
Hallucinating again?
What's happening? Where am I?
Kachina! Are you okay? Huh? I'm not seeing things.
It's okay, Kachina.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyup. I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back, but then this really strong monster. The Wyup saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while the Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these...
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sand. All you need to do is stay safe and...
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you
That's
guys.
good.
You don't need to worry. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me. Or
You have
leaving
been
me
strong
behind.
though.
I'll find a way back.
You're always like that. I don't know what lies the Abyss is. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. A hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you.
Still, I don't want you to put your...
All you need to do is play. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you.
I know.
I'm prepared.
All right. Then I wish
Maybe
you all the
you
best.
should let
I'll tell
the
Koichi to be
traveler
ready just
come.
in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the... Thank you so much for your help.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Why does her Eon-san, really? Why does it sound so unpractical? And something different, really. That's one letter from what people call an anime. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna say that actually. Never mind. I'd rather keep my sanity than thinking what it could and could not be. Could be a number of things. Well, I'm planning on finishing this before I end the fucking video. It's just gonna take forever for me to properly edit this. Recommended party size is water and pyro. So hydro and pyro. I could do this. But I think I'll go with this one. No. I'm gonna go with Archina because I hardly play Archina nowadays. Let's go, Archina. I believe this one day. Right, I can't use the Natlan special ability right now because I don't have a Natlan character equipped. Oh well. This is the Night Kingdom?
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks...
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So as soon as divinity came, because the fall of the dragons was
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait!
actual
You mean
dragons.
like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own...
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no
Yes,
one
the
really
elemental
knows what the
sovereigns.
devices here are for.
These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Well, here we go.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in.
I know I don't have Archino's signature. Whatever.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
How should we get across? Come on.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon. Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning. Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well. Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat. Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what... Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Gather.
Allow me to destroy you.
Everybody stand back!
Things are about to get tough.
Yeah. Like I said, allow me to destroy you. Well, isn't this fun? I'm not really swimming.
Place we need to go seems
It actually
really
looks like
high
I'm
up.
swimming. Wow. I thought this girl was just like digging through the ground, through the thing. No, it actually seems like I'm swimming.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Transfixed!
There we go. Let's keep them going then. Well then, I don't even have to do anything. This is all nice and good, but... Seriously?
Quiet.
Right.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Everlasting as the moon!
Yes, I believe.
Order right.
Any more? Any more pests to have to deal with? No? Okay, good. You took a little while to come along. You took a little while to actually
This is the final stretch.
go.
We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for
Sure.
you to say.
Paimon's more of a floater than a climber. That's why she needs a little floaty when in the water.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels...
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't...
Sure, Paimon. Jesus, it took me 30 minutes to get here. This is taking so long. Although I love the scenery and everything about
You
it.
don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it.
Sure I am, Paimon.
This is the Night Kingdom. It looks so different from what I am. That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed.
True.
If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
Okay.
That's it?
Paimon.
Right,
Shush.
right. We still got a job.
Just don't.
All we need to do is find Kachina and...
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link.
Yeah,
Sure.
these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
No. More like a soul.
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes. I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed... It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No. We should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker's stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk.
Oh yeah, he
Under
would.
the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Sure.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, back here. You can't go wandering off. It's too... Stick close to me. My power will ward off attacks for the time being.
Jesus. I almost died because of that.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Jesus. So we're really not giving me time to do anything, is it?
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Everybody stand!
Goodbye. I'll take half my health back, thank you very much. Give me another shield. Let's continue. Keep that shield up. The door of resurrection is activated. Okay.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
I'm surprised you're still sane and a good soul. That's not being corrupted. Come on then.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind.
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too. It was a voice.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harm.
No, it does not. Journey of Lies, okay. Sure.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Then why did you come with us, Paimon? Coming for ya. But we're also here to help.
We're here, Kachina!
Kachina.
No, honey?
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go! Let's go, Squirrely!
Well then.
Solidify!
Going in!
Gotcha. Here.
Nope, okay.
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just...
Had a girl. You did so well.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrect.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You
Wow,
can think of them like
okay.
the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam.
That's interesting.
But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
No, it would not.
Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, it might.
Kachina? What's...
Nothing. Just a headache. Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long. No, I'm fine. Just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the YUP. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
True.
We've already come all
That
this
is
way.
right.
So we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This...
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
all by yourself?
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. I don't have much time left. If you're anything, so go. Achieve your goal.
Thank you for You're a true...
Yeah, that's true.
No one fights a...
Let's do this, shall we?
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine.
I'm going to eat something to heal, because I don't like that. I'm almost dead. No thank you. Let's have some of these. And then it can heal the rest. That's it? That's the totem pole? Seriously? Okay. So much.
Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab!
So much abyssal energy on it.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Oh no.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
You...
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now. No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating.
Sure.
The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth.
Are you sure about that?
They possess no power at all. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
Are you sure about that?
Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next. Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have because I'm not alone any. You're right. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
True.
The courage we have to stand before you and not back to the power lies but in our commitment to upholding that ideal. And in our... Well said!
The thing is, I'm not...
Let's go, Kachina.
The recommended element is Pyro and Hydro. Why the hell do I have a Pyro Abyss mage here?
Sorry in advance. There aren't many
Pyro
in
Abyss
Natlan.
here. Like, seriously? Two of my characters... at least I'm not using it. Oh, you're gonna hate Natlan. Sure.
Let's ride.
can do a lot of damage.
We actually won! That's what he gets for underestimating you two. Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely, this makes me so... I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Why does Kachina look like a Naruto? Or something like that.
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain...
Wait, does that...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
Well,
Still,
hello there.
seeing you pull it off, everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individual, it took years worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite. Only then will we have the Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss.
I've heard that name before.
Well.
You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Yes, he was.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes, and as long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
Wow, you took that from a movie called Bionicles. Taking stuff from movies now, are we? Genshin Impact. Didn't think you could fool anymore. I was wrong. You felt even worse. You can't, Hoyoverse, you can't even think of your own stuff to put in stories?
So that... What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
Yeah.
500 years ago, they foresaw... We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger... I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Look...
Well, the Traveler is siphoning and purifying the abyssal energy.
Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then, I was going to... I'll keep searching within myself.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
That's true, you are one.
You are all my most beloved children. It has all... Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents' focus on who you want to. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wayab. Thank you for...
Whoa!
True.
What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
The Wayab got consumed by the abyss. Okay. Well, you failed doing that.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Oh, come on.
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle! Faster!
We'll never make it!
Well, Kachina's machine really did help us, huh? Here we go. The pirate archon got her power back.
You've done well. Now come home.
Did she just open up the entire Night Kingdom? Is she an idiot?
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved,
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used...
she's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her...
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina.
Let's get back to the stadium.
The Pyro...
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we...
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the
I'll let her explain everything. Where every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate...
Of course. Alright, let's do this, shall we? I don't think this is gonna go well.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the pirate... Take a seat, everybody. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patience to see so...
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us once.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Muani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion.
Of course.
The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives.
That is true.
Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally... And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future.
That is true.
So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange fix since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be...
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always... A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years after your adventure in the Night Kingdom.
Well done.
I trust you've come to fully understand.
So in other words, you always knew?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods... If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connect... So, I've tried my best to help them from...
Have you now?
Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Okay.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Well, we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early, just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder... I can only trust in the... I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust, and Natlan's salvation lies not in its archon or any You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All this...
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose.
Yeah. We thought so already, that these items were something more than just sentimental value.
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited. But together, by burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds.
But, you now no longer have that there. The thing is...
It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was...
But weren't they all precious treasure?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to control. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan...
Even when you put it that way...
There's no need. The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us.
True.
If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture...
Well, we'd still like to return...
Well, if that's the case, just treat... Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and we could all use the rest, that's for sure.
Still...
Try not to let it get to you.
I must be very close to finishing this, come on. Here you go. And I'm gonna say we still have a lot to discuss.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends
that means
come
Atia was one of the
no matter
chosen
what tribe you're from.
heroes.
The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. It's been really nice. I've witnessed their energy, their determination. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they were. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when one day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Sure. Whatever you say. I'm gonna be controlling the Pyro Archon now, aren't I? Oh, no, okay. This is new. Usually, Hoyoverse would want us to actually walk all the way through the bridges to experience more lore.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet the Abyss is a cunning enemy. One that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, my rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
What debt are you talking about?
For Natlan.
Next island. The thing is, you expect the traveler to go against Capitano. We couldn't even go against, what is it, the 4th or 5th?
Gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
Of the Harbingers? We couldn't beat Arlecchino, but you want us to go against Capitano in the future. What? Please say that's not the case. Please say that's not the case.
But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. Well, oh, seriously though, Dad should be here.
I imagine he didn't know what to say.
Isn't that what everyone's
Just remember,
parents know?
no matter what happens in the future,
don't know what to
we
say
will
to people
always
that's about to die, especially to their family and children.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
She also sacrificed her own family photo as well.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Well, well, well. All the other heroes that died and come before, 500 years ago.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend.
You sure about that?
Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Yet you have traversed 500 years. You say you are that who inherit memory, but you traversed 500 years to bring that memory. You didn't bring any memories that you remember. You lived them.
Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Sure, whatever you say. And I'm done for now. Hello again, guys. I'm here finishing off what I started. Just got a few minuscule, I don't even know what to say about this. Just a little bit more dialogue to come by. Really? I never knew that this would actually go all the way around like this. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, that's cool.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some... It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Okay.
Well, you two had a fight, so Paimon...
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
No, she did not cause trouble, don't worry.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So, she wants to fight 24/7 instead of not. Is that right?
So, what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid.
Okay.
But it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just...
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this. I appreciate the
don't worry about
understanding,
it.
and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease the... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
We've been all over to that. I think we know a couple doctors, you know.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
Like in Fontaine, there's what's her name? Siegeween and Fontaine.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
We all have Paimon, don't worry. We all have. But then again, we can't get everything we want, so... Oh well. Nice dance moves.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Yay!
Well done. Thank you, everyone.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a...
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Sure.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do?
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars.
So, what about you guys?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Oh no.
Serves you all right. No.
Alright. There's no need. Dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friend. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met.
Oh, shucks,
if they
thank
were allowed
you.
to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give a...
Well said!
Why, thank you.
I'll drink to that.
Oh no.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion! Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Oh no. Oh. What's the archon? Okay. Lower? Huh? Oh! What are you doing in this corner all alone?
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed. It seemed you could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist.
Okay.
She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore.
Of course it won't. It's been 400 to 500 years. Why would her building still be up without maintenance?
Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very...
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past,
True.
present, and future coexist, and all are even if the future ends in destruction. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be...
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation, possessing an ancient name, would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still. Take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at...
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name.
Sweet.
We've never
Get my
forged
own
an
name.
ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Please say that there's actually another
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to...
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Wow. You smart cookie, huh? What I'm guessing is the ancient name for us will be a way for us to connect to the element of pyro, because we still can't use pyro element, remember? Where is it? I just got something new. What was it? No, wasn't that? What the hell? Where did it go? Am I going past it? Am I blind? I probably am blind. That's probably what I'm doing. Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. Milani's story quest isn't here either. Huh? Not now. So they're literally just quests for me to do. Okay. Brilliant Dawn, I have 200 faded fates there, claim 500 more there.
Let them do as they please.
Can I get another Kachina, please? I swear if we get a 5-star. Just doing these wishes. I just want a Kachina, I don't want 5-star. Please be a Kachina. It's a Bennett. Of course it is. Because I can't get a Kachina anywhere. Because of course I can't get Kachina. Why would I? Please give me a Kachina. You are not making this easy. Oh well. Well then. Time to do another wish. Why do I get a rust? I don't want rust, I just want Kachina. By the time I get Kachina, I'm gonna have a Mulani. Not like I don't want a Mulani, it's just that I'm not really ready for Mulani because it's a 50-50 that I'm gonna lose. Sooner or later, I will lose that 50-50. Navigate to there. And I know I'll lose it because I've won almost every 50-50 before. Actually, I won the Siege in 50-50, so yes, I know I'm going to lose the next one. I'm on the wrong... It's this way. And Milani is good, but I don't feel like farming for her. Plus, I can always come back for her when I have actual money to spend on wishes. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting her. Just that I'd rather have another Kachina. The thing is, Kachina's abilities are actually quite good for what I'm trying to do. I'll do 4, why not? Yeah, let's go with this one. Genshin, why are you crashing? Thank you very much.
I see everything. Hold the line. Positions. This is very nice. Loading. Careful with wisdom. Everyone hold it.
I think I should have gotten something that actually has defense, like my Zhongli. Okay, can I actually do something? Yeah, alright. These guys have literally no knockback or stun animation for some reason. So, to battle that, I think you would need a Zhongli on your team. Let's see. What if I go with Clyde?
Your wishes.
Like that.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
I want to try this actually. I've never actually tried it before. This could be a good
Stabilize. This is order.
Team. Oh yeah, I don't have the healer up and running right now.
Time to test it.
Solidify.
Oh, that's good there.
Order guide you.
Ready.
Man, these guys really have a lot of HP. What the hell?
Hunt them down.
I see everything.
What the hell? Like literally, as soon as I stop and to revive a character, literally they just fucking do something. No, they're not doing anything now.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Into the shadows.
I'm pretty sure they're immune to pyro.
Time to test it.
Solidify.
Ready.
Well, this better be a good one then. Almost all of them is the one that the set that I want. Wow. Attack. Crit damage. It's a middle one as well, with energy recharge. Oh, and HP percentage. That's a great one for Mulani. Oh. defense percentage. Power damage bonus, but with nothing. If only that had crit. Electro damage with literally nothing that I could use. I mean, I'd still get it. EM and attack is good. I doubt I need the HP though. I need to heal shit. Because, of course, they attack my fucking the healer when they don't attack anything else. I don't understand it sometimes. Time to do this 5 more times. 3 more times. 3, 4 more times, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with this. I wanna actually see where this goes.
Stabilize. This is order.
Wibbly wobbly! Little pins!
Into the shadow.
Look, they're not even attacking my Zhongli or anything like that. They attack my Nahida.
Solidify.
I see everything.
Yeah, as soon as I switch to Nahida, yeah, attack.
Time to testify.
Let's kill them now.
I will have order.
They'll just die. Thank you. 1 turn. I'll take that. Great. This might be a good one for Kachina. After when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, the equipped character generates 6 elemental energy. After the equipment that triggers a reaction type related to the energy elemental type, all nearby party members gain a 12% elemental damage bonus for. Okay. Yeah, I think that's for Kachina then. I'll take that. Ha ha. Very funny. Two more.
Stabilize. Order guide.
Yeah, do that.
Into the shadow.
Let's go.
Hunt them down.
Oh, I did that a little bit slow.
Gather.
One minute. Okay. I'll take that. A HP. Wait, you're a flower? That does not look like a flower to me. Alright. Yeah. Very, very bad.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Well, finally, you just took a long time to actually activate this thing.
Shoot on sight.
Whoa! Make yourselves at home. Wibbly wobbly. I swear it's for medical reasons.
Into the shadows.
Yeah, into the shadows.
Stabilize. Order guide.
You should die now. Yeah, there we go. 56 seconds. Getting faster. Hey! Highest crit damage. Oh, a crit rate one as well, and attack. Okay. And this is the circlet. I would like that if that was crit rate or crit damage. I mean, at least I got some. I'll record more of. I'll record if I get Milani. When no, I'll just record my my wishes. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.